Hello, everybody. Lee Houston, David Burton here. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Let's see. Where do we start? I don't know. After
Crown Jewel.
there's one place to start. After Hard to Kill, I'm gonna mention that as well. After Hard to Kill, it's now TNA. Total non-stop action, like I said last week. Everybody should be in Saudi right now for Crown Jewel Saturday.
Everybody's there. I know tomorrow's SmackDown was taped last week.
Mm-hmm.
I know The Undertaker and Vince has been there since Saturday.
Yeah, that's the most awkward, not awkward, but the most random group of people you will ever find. Eminem, Mike Tyson, Ali, and I'm sorry, my bad. Eminem, Tyson, McMahon, and Taker.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Ali.
Man, so Saudi. That fight was in Saudi.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was wondering why. So I saw some princes there. I was like, okay, I thought it was in Vegas or something.
Yeah, Tyson Fury had a fight. I forgot the guy's name, but that show was in Saudi.
Gotcha.
That was this past Saturday, and The Undertaker and Vince is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Since last week. And it was also announced that not just the WWE, but the UFC will be going to Saudi for some shows.
Hey, what if UFC follows suit? Like they should have did this a long time ago and have weekly UFC shows like WWE does. Not just once a month pay-per-views, but like every week.
No, I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting though.
It would be interesting, but I don't think.
Instead of once a month fights every week.
I think that doing that would be overkill. The main Crown Jewel is Saturday. Saturday. This Saturday. At 1 p.m. by the way.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. I was making my plans for my day Saturday, and I forgot about Crown Jewel. Oh snap, Crown Jewel Saturday. So I'm gonna stay put and check out Crown Jewel. By the way, I'm feeling quite generous, David. So all I'm gonna do, go WrestlingTracks.net. I said WrestlingTracks.com last time. I apologize. WrestlingTracks.net. Use the word thanks in all caps. Get $10 off your order at WrestlingTracks.net.
Yep, and tomorrow night SmackDown should be interesting. Of course, Roman Reigns will be on. LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul. So everybody will be on SmackDown prior to Crown Jewel. And what about Hulu announcing that Bianca Belair and Montez Ford is going to have their own reality show to air exclusively on Hulu?
I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah, the Hulu streaming app.
Yeah, congratulations.
It's going to be interesting.
So we doing like a weekly deal?
It's gonna be sort of like it's gonna be sort of like the Miz and Mrs.
Oh, a documentary thing. Not a documentary, reality show.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. That was announced earlier, so people who have Hulu have an opportunity to check that show out. Man, that's gonna be interesting. And that was big news, so congrats to them. And of course, Survivor Series will be later on this month, on November the 25th.
Oh, by the way, the deal RetroTracks.net expires on my birthday, November 30th. So you got to November 30th to get your deal, $10 off. RetroTracks.net. By the way, did you see Dynamite?
I saw parts of it.
Word on the streets official. Ric Flair has signed a multi-year deal with AEW. What the hell they gonna do with Ric Flair?
Make him a manager. Don't know.
That's the only thing you possibly can do. Like, man, all right, to manage, no problem. Like, to manage, I'm assuming Andrade, no problem. To wrestle, hell no.
I can't believe it. I was like, are you serious?
All due respect, by the way, to Ric Flair. Like, he's a great guy, great, he's a legend. But people need to know when their time is over.
Like I said, he took the money, and he was going to say no.
Yeah. Y'all, excuse me, I'm making my bed up here. If you didn't know this in the background.
This is nuts. So now everybody's looking at him like, what a damn trade. Like, there's no loyalty in wrestling anymore. Well, the guy's not working for WWE.
Yeah.
They're not giving him a paycheck, so he took the money.
I don't blame Rick, because he got nothing else to do anyway.
I was like, well, there you have it. There you have it. Anyway, let's go back to Crown Jewel. Give a rundown of the quick matches that are taking place this Saturday afternoon. You have Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Rhea Ripley defends the World Women's Championship in a fatal five-way against Zoe Stark, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. Roman Reigns defends the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship against LA Knight. Rey Mysterio defends the United States Championship against Logan Paul. Io Sky defends the WWE Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. And John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. And John Cena says this match is a sort of a must-win for him.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he said something last week on SmackDown, and to be honest, the guy's right. He hasn't won a singles match since 2018.
Damn.
A singles match is a one-on-one match, by the way, for those who don't know. But damn, since 2018. If you can believe that. So every singles match he's had since then, he's lost. And, oh yeah, and I remember that last match, he beat Triple H at the greatest Royal Rumble, which was back in 2018.
Yeah, I kind of figured it.
I had to do my little homework on that real fast. I was like, I wanted to see who I forgot who was the last person he beat. I was like, damn. That's true. He hasn't won a singles match since 2018.
Yeah, he said that.
It's crazy thinking about it. I mean, you look at all the singles matches he's had since then. Losing to Bray Wyatt. Losing to Roman Reigns. Losing to Austin Theory. Man. Not going to count the multi-man matches he was in, or the tags, but that's nuts. That is nuts to think about. As a person who somehow manages to win a lot, and trust me, John's won way more than he's lost. That's interesting to think about. And poor Bryan Danielson is currently on the injured list. Broken audible bone, so he's going to be missing some action in AEW, unfortunately. And his career is starting to wind down anyway. Sting's already announced his retirement, so he's pretty much done. He's going to have his last few matches. Of course, Full Gear, he's going to be competing. He will team with Adam Copeland and Darby Allin to face Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Luchasaurus. Also on that card, MJF. Congrats to him. He's currently the longest reigning AEW World Champion in the company's existence. Anyway, MJF will face Jay White for the AEW Championship. Hangman Adam Page will face Swerve Strickland. Orange Cassidy will defend the International Championship against Jon Moxley. Hikaru Shida will defend the AEW Women's Championship against Toni Storm. And your pre-show match, MJF against the Guns. Ring of Honor Tag Team titles.
It's going to be interesting.
It's funny because he's continuing to defend those Ring of Honor Tag Team titles by himself.
You know what? That's always been.
I admire that he doesn't want to give up those tag team titles. Samoa Joe offered his services, and MJF telling Samoa Joe, "I'll think about it."
He told him to go fly a kite, basically.
Yeah, but Adam Cole was like, maybe you should think about Samoa Joe's offer.
When I said go fly a kite.
It's like, and Samoa Joe was like, there's a catch. You gotta give me a title shot.
Well,
MJF may not want to give Samoa Joe a title shot after that last match.
Check this out. It's been a dream of mine for a wrestler, any company, to have to defend and win the tag titles by himself. MJF is filling my dream. But the question is, how long he possibly lasts.
That's a good point.
I've always wanted somebody in any organization to win the tag titles by the win or defend by himself, and MJF's doing that.
I know it's been done in WWE once. I remember back in Taboo Tuesday 2004.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Edge walked out, I believe.
Yeah, he walked out on Benoit, and Benoit won the belts by himself and defended the belts by himself. Of course, it only lasted 2 weeks before he lost the belts, but he defended the belts by himself after winning the belts by himself.
All right. I'm about to have a drinking game every time you sit by yourself. Anyway, so every now and then, the tag team land of wrestling, there's been teams that do not get along, but they fuse together. They do all right. Perfect example: Matt Hardy and MVP.
I remember them as a team.
They did not get along at all. They were tag team champions. MVP was the longest United States champion, and they were put together, and they did not get along at all.
And won the belts. And they held the belts for a couple of weeks. They were champions for over a month. They lasted longer than Cena and Batista.
Oh yeah, John Cena.
Only had the belts for a week.
John Cena was forced to be a tag team partner. We had to work for the Nexus.
Yeah. That's another tag team title reign that was very short. Of course, Wade Barrett was like, I don't want you as champion. Lay down.
When we say short, we're talking about not weeks, hours, like minutes rather.
But what about The Miz and Cena when they won the tag belts and didn't get along?
Also minutes.
Miz walked out on Cena and they lost the belts the same night that they won them.
Yes.
There's another team that didn't get along at first, but they would go on to become friends and become on a going to become a hell of a team, and I'm talking about the Bar.
Ah, yes.
Sheamus and Claudio.
My favorite moment, like Claudio was like, "Look, you, to be a team, you got to eat together, you got to train together, you got to sleep together. No, not actually sleep together, but you get the deal."
Hold on.
That was funny.
Sorry about that.
He's like, you got to work together, you got to train together, you got to sleep together.
Yeah, Sheamus is looking at him like he's crazy. He's like, "Are you serious?" But when they got along, they became a hell of a team. They were actually one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. And they used to do this thing where they would say, "We don't just set the bar, we are the bar." That was cool.
Hang on 1 second, y'all gotta go take care of nature. Hey, take care of it for me right quick.
Sure. Of course, we already talked about Full Gear and Crown Jewel and Survivor Series, but also back to AEW. Their next pay-per-view after Full Gear will be their final pay-per-view of the year at World's End, scheduled to take place in Uniondale, New York, at the legendary Nassau Coliseum on December the 30th. And, of course, they're going to make more announcements in the coming weeks about this pay-per-view. And let me tell you, the Nassau Coliseum is a legendary venue. Maybe not as on par as the Garden, but it is a legendary venue. There's been some memorable moments in Nassau, and AEW is looking to make their own moments at the legendary Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, baby.
That was an interesting name. And of course, that's Warner Brothers Discovery forcing AEW to do more pay-per-views.
Yeah, because this every other month thing is not working for me.
Every other month or every other 2 months, AEW would do a pay-per-view. But yeah, they're adding more pay-per-views. Warner Brothers Discovery is like, I need to have more pay-per-views.
Yeah, the whole point of doing pay-per-view, at least do them at least every month instead of every other month.
See, I don't mind. Every other month is not that bad.
Well,
not that bad at all.
But for me, I got to have my wrestling fix in some form. So for me, that's not gonna work. In fact, right now, I'm watching SummerSlam 2002. I'm watching SummerSlam all day. I got to have my fix.
Well, that's one of the best SummerSlams they ever did.
Yeah. Thank God for Peacock.
One of my favorite SummerSlams, of course.
Yeah. Like, I miss our own network, but Peacock would do, but I got to have my fix.
I actually have that SummerSlam on DVD.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I don't like about the network or Peacock is that they edit things out. If you have a hard copy of an original airing, keep that.
See, I told y'all. I told y'all.
Keep it, because when you watch it over on a network and then they edit things out, it's not the same.
I told y'all that long time ago, y'all. Keep your DVDs. Keep your DVDs. Oh, they'll never be around forever. But check this out. They got 2 versions of it. WrestleMania, right? They have the short one, WrestleMania Then Now Forever, WrestleMania 30, and they have the original one. So on accident, I watched the WrestleMania Then Now Forever. Only got 3 matches on there. John Cena, Bray, Triple H, Randy, and Bryan, and they got not 2 matches. I'm sorry, Triple H, Randy, Bryan, Cena, Bray, and the opening with Austin, Stone Cold, and Hogan.
Oh, that's
I'm like, what the hell is this? I was in the building. What the hell is this? I'm watching it.
This is not what I saw on TV.
I was there live, damn it. Well, this ain't it. Then I noticed, and my bad, I got the wrong one.
Yeah, it's not the same, like I said.
Yes, sir.
I hate it. I was like, why did they edit this out? I hate that. Just like what they did with certain stuff at WrestleMania. Mickey James grabbing Trish's
Well, actually, that's still on there, huh?
I remember that.
I watched WrestleMania, that match. I think it's still they kept it in there.
No, that's gone. She grabbed Trish's lady parts, and yeah, that's gone.
Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I watched that match. She licked her fingers after doing that. I'm like, damn, that's hot.
Yeah, they took that out too.
She grabbed the parts. She did the V sign and licked her fingers. I'm like, damn, she crazy, but she's sick. At that moment, like, she's sexy crazy.
Mm-hmm. Then you go back and watch it over. I was like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
They even took that out of the DVD. I have that on DVD as well. I was like, what the hell is this?
I do know for a fact they kept the Benoit and Guerrero celebration at WrestleMania 20. They kept that in, I know for a fact.
Well, no, they're not going to take that out. They can't.
Now, according to WWE, you ask them, that never happened, according to them.
Well, all of Benoit's stuff is up on the network.
Yeah.
That stuff is not taken out.
Yeah. But memory-wise, if you would have asked WWE folk, that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Randy Orton wrestled nobody at SummerSlam 2004. Nobody won the Royal Rumble 2004.
That's why they don't talk about it.
That ring was empty at Royal Rumble 2004.
It's like, was there a Royal Rumble in 2004? No, there wasn't. There was not a Royal Rumble in 2004. That's the way they look at it.
Or better yet, Vacant won the Royal Rumble 2004.
Yeah.
And I don't know
how they did that, but you can't erase that.
I saw a cover somewhere at WrestleMania 20. It was a cover. It said Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Hey, look over here, and it covered Chris Benoit's face.
Yeah, I saw that. All you see is Shawn Michaels and Triple H. But when they show highlights of that match, they only show Shawn and Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see Chris Benoit anywhere.
And I've said this for years. I mean every word when I say this. Chris Benoit is the most outlawed wrestler in all of wrestling. He dead. And he's still an outlaw. And he's dead.
Oh, yeah. It's because of what he did, so we all know that.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately for him, his son, David Benoit, apologize. David Benoit, I messed up last time. David Benoit. He can go anywhere in the world. Well, he can't wrestle in WWE. That's damn sure. Maybe Japan, perhaps, but they probably don't know that much about it.
Oh, they know.
Well, he's screwed then.
They know. I don't think anybody wants to hire him just off of the fact of what happened, which is very sad. Benoit also has a daughter.
What?
She's hot, by the way.
Oh snap! I forgot about her.
Remember, the man's been married twice. He's got two from the first and one from the second.
His daughter was there at WrestleMania 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, she was. All three of his kids.
I forgot about that.
I saw a recent picture of her, and she is fine. I mean, fine. I was like, oh.
All right, you made your point, man. You made your point. You get it. She's fine.
Hey, you didn't see what I saw, okay? If you would have saw what I saw, you would have said the same thing.
Now, speaking of fine, Mandy Rose, I don't know if she has an OnlyFans, but I prefer video, not just pictures. You know, that's my preference. But anyway, Mandy Rose gonna be in a wrestling event with some legends. I'm about to say, like, I know y'all didn't call her a legend. She didn't word that long.
No, there's got to be legends on there, but that doesn't mean she's one.
Nah, she only wrestled, like, she started, what, 2018, 16? WWE?
16.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They let it go 2020-ish. 4 years.
16 to 22, that's 7 years.
Yeah. All because of her OnlyFans stuff, they let her go.
Yep.
Well, hell, what y'all expect? Y'all hired a fine-ass woman to wrestle for y'all. She does stuff on her own time, on her own dime, and y'all fired her because of that. That her OnlyFans stuff was on her own time. The little time wrestlers do have. Like that was her own thing on the side, and y'all fired her.
OnlyFans is not PG.
Of course not. Now, you know what? I'll go ahead and tell you this. OnlyFans was supposed to rival YouTube content creators until retired porn stars and amateur porn stars took over, and now it's known for what it's known for.
She has... What's that thing called?
The nasty.
Fan time or something like that? I don't know what that is.
Well, fan time is like it's supposed to.
She has a fan time and an OnlyFans. The OnlyFans she just recently created.
Yeah.
And Lacey Evans, who's also about to start her OnlyFans.
And for the love of God, have videos, not just pictures. For the love of God.
Some of them do have videos. Some have both. Some only have pictures.
And y'all, when I say videos, y'all know damn well what I'm trying to say. I can't say it, but you know damn well what I'm trying to say.
They should know what you're saying.
Yeah, I can't come out and say it, but you know damn well what I want on those videos. Anyway, we are getting close. In fact, we're just 2 days removed from Crown Jewel. Hopefully, it should be good.
Yes, Saturday.
And then on top of that, if that's not good enough for you, Saturday night, Collision.
That's also true. A 2-hour Collision. Of course, tomorrow is SmackDown. Rampage is right after SmackDown.
Yes, sir.
Right now, Impact is currently on. Actually, no, I think it just went off.
You got a nice. Ooh, I had to add all that up. You got some nice quality time professional wrestling.
Let's not forget. I know WWE next year they'll have 3 stadium shows. The first 3 pay-per-views of the year are all stadium shows. You got Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and you have WrestleMania.
Yes, sir. Then there's a show. They're gonna be in Germany, in Berlin, Germany.
Yes, for the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. No, Chamber's gonna be in Perth, Australia. Yeah.
Perth, Australia. The Elimination Chamber will take place, but of course, before that is the Royal Rumble, which will take place on January 27th in Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. And we already just mentioned Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. It will take place at the Opus Stadium. And course, WrestleMania 40, which will take place in Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, across 2 nights, April 6th and 7th.
That's all me.
Tickets are currently still available for WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber, they just sold out.
Wow. Wow, they sold out. That's cool.
Yeah, Royal Rumble, I'm not sure. I know Elimination Chamber, they sold out.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania, they still have tickets available. And there were 90,000 tickets distributed.
Nice.
That's not 90,000 tickets sold. That's 90,000 distributed. There's a difference.
And by the way, if I can peek into next year, March 8th. March 8th, that's a Friday. We're going to do it all again. This time it's going to be Friday night. SmackDown at the American Airlines Center. Doors open at 6:45, show starts at 7. Unlike Raw, which is 3 hours, 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock. So doors will be open at 6:45.
We're going back to Dallas for SmackDown.
March 8, 2024. I'm looking forward to it. It should be alright.
Yeah. And I think that's cool. 2023 Raw, 2024 SmackDown.
Now, all these conspiracy theorists about CM Punk and WWE, like, bruh, there was one dude eating a banana, like, oh, CM Punk's coming back. And then one guy had a shirt similar to CM Punk shirt, Kevin Owens had a shirt look like CM Punk shirt. Oh, CM Punk's coming back. Dude, I'm not saying no for now, but for right now, no.
So no, it's an absolute positively no for right now.
Yeah. At the moment, no. We don't want you here. We don't need you here. Maybe later, but not right now.
Yeah. That's a big no, by the way.
Yeah.
A huge no.
And that no came from TKO Holdings Group, not WWE.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, no. And soon, WWE will announce the location for Money in the Bank in 2024 in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. They're going to announce Money in the Bank.
Well, that means for Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, he better cash in soon.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
last year's Money in the Bank was in London, England, O2 Arena.
Mind you, David, Damian Priest has the calendar year, not January to December, but the calendar year. So June, I believe he won July 2nd, right?
Yes.
He had till July 2nd, 2024. What happens if he doesn't? What happens if on that day he still has a briefcase? Is it null and void or what?
Yeah, you just said it.
Wow. Interesting. I've looked all the Money in the Bank history. That's never happened before.
No.
And it's getting close to the end of the year, and
shouldn't happen.
You got a calendar year to cash in the contract. Let's say again.
I said you better cash that baby in while you have it.
Yeah. You got a calendar year to cash it in. You got to July 2nd. It's November. Time is ticking.
And let's not forget Damian Priest can cash in on any champion.
Yes, sir. Because the president has been
on Raw. It could be Roman Reigns. It could be Ilya Dragunov. It could be any of those three. I'm
gonna say that the president's been set. You can cash in on the NXT champion. You can cash in on the World Heavyweight champion. You can cash in the Universal champion. Maybe United States champion.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid, but we can.
I was like, nobody is safe. Nobody. Most likely is going to be one of those 3 world champions. So, again, nobody is safe.
I don't know. He coming for your ass.
That means Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns gotta look over their shoulder at Crown Jewel.
See, this is exactly what Paul Heyman was talking about 2019. Just because you're paranoid don't mean the world ain't out to get you.
That's true. And I do remember Paul Heyman telling Roman Reigns is like, I ain't worried about some briefcase. Paul just looked at him, you shouldn't say that. Roman said that with a smile. He was like, I'm not concerned about some damn briefcase. Like, you shouldn't say that, Roman.
But first of all, before we get to any of that, we got to take care, and Roman will take care of LA Knight.
I think it's too soon for him to get a shot at the world title.
You damn Skippy is too soon. The nerve of LA Knight, David. The nerve of LA Knight. You gonna interrupt your tribal chief. Listen, you gonna interrupt your tribal chief in the middle of his beautiful, beautiful entrance. You got the nerve. Like, LA Knight. Bam. What the hell is that?
And then you sit at the head of the table?
You don't even acknowledge your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. How you doing, sir? Nice to see you, sir. No, none of that. The nerve of you. The audacity.
Let's not forget, the WWE is also going to Germany next month. Bash in Berlin. August 31st, 2024. The Mercedes-Benz Arena.
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be huge.
A fun fact for you, when we do Elimination Chamber in Germany, it's called No Escape to avoid Holocaust trauma. It's called No Escape. Same thing, just different name.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but you beat me to it. You're absolutely right about that. And, this venue, the Mercedes-Benz Arena, seats about a little over 17,000.
Yeah.
I thought it was a stadium, but it's not. Interesting. It's a regular venue.
And hopefully, if WWE is smart, hopefully, WrestleMania 50, by the time we get there, we'll all be old as hell. But when we get to WrestleMania 50, it has to be where it all began at Madison Square Garden.
I think that was a stupid thing for Vince to do, not to have it in the Garden. He should have kept that tradition.
Yeah.
But he became too damn obsessed with stadiums. I was like, why would you mess that up?
Your grandfather, your father, your great-grandfather, all of them produced at the Garden.
He still does it, God. I'm just saying for WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
Still. And what's interesting is this will be WWE's second show at this venue since 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hosted a house show on May 17th, 2019. So this will be their second show at the venue, and it's going to be a big pay-per-view. So they've been to this place before. That's interesting. A little over 17,000 people.
Y'all, excuse me, I'm wrapping up, making my bed. But alright, so we gotta take care of a little business here. First of all, if I can pull it up, that'd be great. 1 second here. Let's see. I should know this by now, all this time doing this. Okay. 1 second here. Resurrection brought to you by Back and Delivery More LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a CDL license. You can drive trucks. You want more information? 888-712-2587 or 817-204-7259. We got backup.com. And next Friday, David, for the last time in this year, Marvel, the Marvels. That's how you really pronounce it, the Marvels. In theaters next Friday.
Yes, Captain Marvel too.
Yeah. And the cool thing for me, it happens to be the Marine Corps birthday. But check it out, next Friday, the Marvels.
Yes, the final Disney, Marvel movie of 2023. Yes, we go into 2024.
Yeah.
2024. And yes, Hard to Kill. Impact will go back to TNA Wrestling officially on January 13th, 2024 for their Hard to Kill pay-per-view. And already there's been one match announced, and that's Trinity defending the Knockouts Championship against Jordynne Grace. But Trinity is the former Naomi of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And Moose will face Alex Shelley for the World Heavyweight Championship. So they got 2 matches for January. And that's their next pay-per-view. They don't have a pay-per-view until, again, January. They don't have a pay-per-view next month, excuse me. That's gonna be... They're looking to do big things with this return of TNA Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to TNA. And of course, people's wondering, like, what's Punk doing now? Well, Punk is enjoying himself, but of course he's out of wrestling as of right now. But he is doing commentating. He's a commentator for Cage Fight Fury MMA promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been doing this since 2018, and he currently still does it. Of course, for those who are aware, CM Punk was released from AEW. There's even talk of him like, hey, maybe he might not even go to WWE. He may go to TNA.
A small possibility.
Imagine that.
I don't see him fitting in there, but hey.
That will help that company, though. He'll bring numbers to that company.
Yeah, but for how long, you know? It's like...
Of course. No.
You don't want AEW repeat.
Yeah. See, that's the last thing people don't want, is that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want a repeat of that. We can't have a repeat of that.
Now, the good news for Punk is like on his show somewhere, it's the it's the AEW championship that he left with, so he always have a keepsake.
He's a former 2-time AEW champion.
But that's all he get out of that, quite frankly.
Hey, at least he's won the championship.
Yeah.
He's been Ring of Honor champion. We all know he's been WWE champion
and world champion for WWE.
Yes, 5 world titles.
ECW champion.
Yep.
Mm.
He's won the World Heavyweight 3, the WWE twice, and ECW once. At 6, ROH is 7. He's a 9-time world champion. 9-time world champion. Of course, he's been an Intercontinental champion and a tag champion as well in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot him and Kofi Kingston were tag team champions together for a brief period.
I'll never get that, man. I remember leading up to the day, the Survivor Series, when Kofi Kingston and CM Punk was on Team DX, and that's the night we all found out that Kofi ain't really Jamaican. He's from Ghana.
Triple H said, wait a minute, where the hell is your accent? The look on Kofi's face was like, oh. Like, where the hell is your accent? Where's your Jamaican accent? I thought you was Jamaican. Like, you're faking.
Now, the funny thing is, getting that character. I'm a breaking little kayfabe. Getting that character. Kofi told Vince, I don't do Jamaican accent well. Vince said, damn it, do it. He said, okay. His mama saw an interview with him using the Jamaican voice, and she's like, this ain't good. He's from Ghana, first of all.
I thought he was Jamaican.
Huh?
I thought he was Jamaican. He did pretty well.
He's alright, but the Jamaican people's like, nah, that ain't how you do it.
Like, my name is Kofi Kingston, man. I was like, what? And I'm coming to WWE. Excuse me. Oh, that was funny. I guess that's my little Jamaican Kofi impersonation. But yeah, I remember that. That was pretty funny. I was like, who the hell is this guy? And I didn't even know it wasn't Vignette. He just popped up on the screen as soon as I walked into the room. I was like, who the hell is this? He's like, I'm Kofi Kingston, Mom.
Dude, I've forgotten some stuff in the wrestling business that people... Dude, let me tell you something. I've been wrestling fans so long, I've forgotten stuff. And some of the stuff... put it like this. Professional wrestling fans and it's like a marriage. To death do us part. Good, bad, ugly, awkward, everything in between.
Well, here's the thing. The wrestling fans are the most loyal.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing you don't want to mess with a wrestling fan. You don't want to piss off a wrestling fan, and you don't want to insult a wrestling fan's intelligence.
I watched Backlash 2006, and I had to explain to my pastor the God and Vince McMahon storyline. I'm like, he's Catholic if it helps. That makes it worse.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to explain to my pastor that it's a storyline. Vince don't really believe in that he's doing. It's just a storyline. Yeah, that was fun.
That reminds me of when Linda McMahon told the story about the priest that was marrying Triple H and Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
They got married for real. The priest's nephew is a WWE fan, and the priest happened to walk in one day and see him watching wrestling, and he sees Stephanie and Triple H. He's like, I can't marry them.
Yeah.
And Linda's like, why? Because they're already married. He was like, she had to explain to him that, yeah, I gotta explain to you how pro wrestling works.
Uh-huh.
So you can actually marry them for real.
And that was 2003 when they got married. I remember because Vince and Stephanie had a match leading up to that.
No mercy.
And Linda was mad because Vince kind of now it's work, but she got to get married soon. Her face, she got a black eye.
Well, yeah, they had a match at No Mercy in 2003,
Mm-hmm.
of course, which was on a Sunday. They got married that same week on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Linda was like, if Stephanie gets a bruise, a mark, a black eye, or anything, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, man. And the McMahons are lavish people. But they spend a lot of money just waiting. I can't have my dog look up here with a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
She was beautiful, by the way, but, still, that eye, like, Lord have mercy, that's messed up.
And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of people at that wedding. And Triple H was like, yeah, it's a bunch of 300-pound men at my wedding, 500-pound men at my wedding. He was like, I don't have any friends outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
And Stephanie had her friends, and then I had guys. And yeah, just crazy wedding.
That's the beauty of professional wrestling, man. It brings us all together. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for today. I think we squeezed everything we possibly can out of this show.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
But that's why I love having David here, because this guy is hard to get a hold of on a Thursday. Let me tell you something. So we're mighty grateful and appreciative that he's with us. Well, enough sappy. We'll see you guys when we see you. Enjoy your wrestling weekend. And we'll see you next time, everybody.
Be safe, people. We're out of here.